Let's get into this Gavin thing, because obviously his state is burning. His state is burning because of his negligence throughout him, Karen Bass, fire officials. So many things have gone wrong. But don't worry, because as you might expect when situations like this happen, whether it's Lahaina or North Carolina, or in this case, Los Angeles and some of its suburbs, the government usually has a plan for that land of what's going to happen. So here's what Gavin said in an interview with NBC News. Take a listen.
Over the course of the next several years, Los Angeles will be host to the World Cup, and then the Super Bowl, and then the Olympics. With this rebuilding effort needing to take place, is LA going to be ready for all of those global events?
My humble position, and it's not just being naively optimistic, that only reinforces the imperative moving quickly, doing in the spirit of collaboration and cooperation. President of the United States, Donald Trump, to his credit, was helpful in getting the Olympics to the United States of America, to get it down here in LA. We thank him for that. This is an opportunity for him to shine, for this country to shine, for California and this community to shine. The opportunity with all of that and all that opportunity and that pride and spirit that comes from not just hosting those three iconic games and venues, but also the opportunity, I think, to rebuild at the same time. And that's why we're already organizing a Marshall Plan. We already have a team looking and reimagining LA 2.0, and we're making sure everyone's included, not just the folks on the coast, people here that were ravaged by this disaster.
You just said you're organizing a Marshall Plan for the rebuilding of California. What is that Marshall Plan? Tell us about this Marshall Plan.
We're just starting to lay out. I mean, we're still fighting these fires. So we're already talking to city leaders. We're already talking to civic leaders. We're already talking to business leaders and nonprofits. We're talking to labor leaders. We're starting to organize how we can put together a collection of individuals on philanthropy for recovery, how we can organize the region, how we can make sure that we are seeking federal assistance for the Olympics more broadly, but also federal assistance for the recovery efforts, and how we can galvanize the community with folks that love this community to really develop a mindset so that at scale we're dealing with the scope of this tragedy and responding to it at scale with efficiency, like the executive order I talked about, time value of delivering projects, addressing building codes, addressing permitting issues, and moving forward to rebuilding and being more resilient.
So keep in mind with all of this, first and foremost, Gavin speaks in the coded dialect of Newsomese. Like that's how he rolls. But when it comes to things like this, and if Tom were here, he'd be screaming from the mountains right now, the ones that weren't on fire, that this is a 15-minute city in the works. This is a section of a city that will be a 15-minute city, whatever the case might be. You get the point.
Makes complete sense. Yeah,
it will go this direction. When you say things like he's saying there, a Marshall Plan, Los Angeles 2.0, it's like we've seen this before. We've seen this playbook before, but that should raise some alarm bells for you.